Do I sit here? Is that fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Phew. Never done one of these before.
The lead investigator will be in here shortly. Do you need anything while you wait?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, I'll be outside.
Hi, how are you doing?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good, thanks for asking. Need some water or anything before we start?
I'm okay. The guy outside just already asked me.
Alright. My name is Ava Ledger. I'm the lead investigator with the Lucas County Police Department. Could you do me a favor and state your name for the tape?
Yeah, my name's Garrettt Dэнnis. Was that good?
Yeah, that's good. You know why you're here today, Garrett?
Yeah, you guys asked me to testify about Amelia.
Testify about what specifically?
The last time I saw her before she went missing, I guess.
And what was the day you last saw her?
February 10th. I don't know if I was the last person to see her, but that's when I saw her sort of suspiciously disappear. I don't know if disappear is the right word.
Okay. Before we start on that, would you mind briefly describing your relationship with her?
Oh, I guess I'm her boss, technically. We hired her a few months back to do a weekly night class at our gym. Personally, I would consider it a more equal dynamic, but I guess I am in charge of her paycheck and stuff, so...
I meant relationship in a more personal context.
Oh, yeah, we're friends. We we do Pilates together on weekends.
Now, could you describe the last moment you saw her?
Yeah, I was in the back finishing some stuff up when I needed to refill my water bottle. I came out of my office and went over to the drinking fountain, and our yoga studio is like in between the drinking fountain in my office and the front counter. As I was walking, I got a quick glimpse inside the studio since it's got these big glass panels on the outside wall. Sure enough, Amelia was in there doing her whole mindfulness class or whatever. They were all sat down with their eyes closed, and she was doing the same. I made it to the drinking fountain and filled up my water bottle. It took about like a solid 2 minutes or so because my water bottle was pretty big and the angle of the fountain is kind of weird. I had to angle the bottle in such a way where the water can get inside, but I couldn't really fill it up all the way, so I had... Do I need to elaborate on this?
Whatever's fine.
Okay, well, I could only get about a third of the water bottle full, but I thought that was enough, so I started walking back, and when I took another glimpse inside, she wasn't there anymore.
How did her students react?
I don't think they knew. They all had their eyes closed.
So what did you do?
Well, at the time, I just assumed that they knew where she went, so I went back into my office. It wasn't for another 5 minutes or so until I heard murmuring outside. Sure enough, the students were talking amongst themselves, wondering where she went. Some of them sounded concerned about it, but I didn't think it was a big deal.
Why didn't you think it was a big deal?
I don't know. There's an emergency exit in the back of the studio, so she could have used that. I don't really see why, but I guess it's not really my business.
You don't think any of her students could have heard her leave through the back exit?
I don't know. She could have come out the front door too. I was preoccupied. Either way, she didn't poof out of thin air. Is that not the answer you wanted?
No! No, your answers are incredibly valuable to us. We appreciate you taking the time to talk with us.
Yeah, no worries.
That's what we mainly wanted to ask you about.
Oh, okay. Is there anything else you guys want me to answer while I'm here?
Would it be typical of Amelia to leave her class without notice?
No, she's never done something like this before. But I guess I'm not surprised either.
Why is that?
She's a very habit-driven person. She likes keeping a schedule and abiding by schedules. Probably actually more qualified than I am to manage a facility. But she's also kind of mysterious. Even working with her for a while now, I don't really know a whole lot about her past. And I get the feeling she doesn't like to dwell on it very much. She has a very live in the present kind of mindset, I've noticed. Maybe she had some unfinished business to deal with that day. I don't know. But for her to suddenly leave like this, it's definitely weird, but I guess I wouldn't completely put it past her.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you being here.
Yeah, no worries.
The officer outside can direct you to the exit.
Thanks.
Just head that way and check yourself out at the front counter. How'd it go this time?
Good. We finally got someone who's there. I guess I was just hoping for something a bit more concrete.
How many more leads have you got?
Well, Taylor's identified 3 other victims, and since then, one of them's come back.
Oh, that's great.
Only problem is that we've been trying to get him in for weeks, but he's not budging at all.
He'll come around eventually.
Hope so. This case already doesn't have many legs to stand on.
Hey, it ain't over till it's over, right?
Ain't over till it's over.